What goes on, guys? We're back here again with yet another review, and today we're taking a look at a new line I've never taken a look at. We're taking a look at the brand new Series 1 Scream Greats Trick or Treat Studios' Killer Clowns from Outer Space, Shorty, Slim, and Fatso. Now, these are not super articulated figures. As far as I know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 POA kind of thing. But no one else is doing Killer Clowns from Outer Space. These are big figures, and I personally want my Killer Clowns from Outer Space to be like super known on my shelf. Like, I want them to be bigger. I knew that these were maybe a little bit bigger out of scale, but I mean, like, the clowns in the movie, it's been a while since I've seen this movie, but they're pretty big. And this does not bother me at all. Like, we'll take a look at scaling in a second, but these look awesome. These look awesome. They're a little pricey, and we'll talk about that too. But taking a look at them on the back here, I found these at FYE of all places, and I don't really like FYE. Well, for those who don't know, I used to work there. There's the barcode if you're looking for it. These are going to run you $40, and that's going to be a big point of contingency throughout this video. But here's Fatso's box. You got Slim. I don't know who's my favorite. Probably Fatso, to be honest. But yeah, like, they're big characters. I mean, like, I don't know. There's his barcode if you're looking for it. And then finally we do have Shorty, which he looks like your mom. So actually, Fatso probably looks like your mom. But yeah, there's his barcode if you're looking for it. But yeah, these look awesome. I saw these on Instagram a while ago, and I saw that they were $40. I'm like, man, maybe if I was to ever see them, I'll grab them. But I do have 30% off at FYE, so I basically got one free. But with that being said, let's go ahead and open these bad boys up. Damn, so getting these guys out of the packaging, these are pretty awesome. Now, I will say, I don't love them, but I'm just happy to have Killer Clowns from Outer Space. I wanted these for a while. And if another company comes along and does them, I would be willing to sell these. Like, if NECA came along and was like, we're going to be doing a line of Killer Clowns from Outer Space, I'd probably sell these, which it actually is probably a possibility. Maybe I should have waited. I don't know. But these are pretty cool nonetheless. So let's go ahead and... Let's start with Shorty. We'll start with Shorty. Funny enough, Shorty is the heaviest. He's the only one that's solid plastic. Slim and Fatso are both hollow, which does make them feel kind of cheap, which I'm not a huge fan of. But taking a look at the head sculpt here, that is wonderful. That kind of pearlescent paint that they use for the skin on the white looks great. He does have a dry brush in his hair. You got a little bit of, rosiness and like the glossiness on the red parts, which is great. I don't know what, I gotta try this haircut, bro. That shit is fire. But the paint is all super cleanly applied on this guy. I love the trim around the stars. The sculpt of the body itself is very nice, very detailed and crisp. Like, it's not like a soft sculpt. He got his blue shoes. Kind of looks like the Sneeches on the beaches. You know what I'm talking about? Who knows? Only the real ones know what I'm talking about. And then you get, of course, his boxing gloves. Now, he comes with no accessories, unfortunately. So considering you get 2 accessories for between all 3 of them, that kind of sucks. So in terms of articulation, it's a ball peg, which makes me very happy because that adds a lot more dynamicism than you would initially think. So it'll look up and down, it'll rotate full 360, and it'll pivot. So you can kind of get like semi-dynamic posing, which is nice. And then you do get a hinge and swivel at their arms. I thought it was just going to be a swivel, but no, it is a hinge and swivel. I like that. And then the wrists are going to swivel as well, so they can do like poo-poo. These put them out. Looks awesome. Looks very, very cool. Let's take a look at Slim. He's a tall figure. I think he stands like 8 inches tall, if not taller. I don't have a ruler. But he is pretty tall. You do get an awesome... Let me move the camera up a little bit. You do get an awesome looking head sculpt here. Looks wonderful. You do get all his little belly things. they will probably break. So they are not soft plastic. Be careful with them. You do get the red hair. Looks awesome. Terrifying face. Love it. The paint in the eyes looks great. These aliens looking awesome. You do get blue around the black on the sleeves. It looks nice. Very, very good. Though I will say he looks cheaper than Shorty, because I think they need a matte finish. I might try to do that, but like just spray them with a dull coat. But the sculpt is very clean and crisp. I would have liked to see a wash on the bodies. Fatso kind of has one, but he's kind of pre-posed. He has his foot up there. I like all the crescents painted very nicely. And then you do get an accessory. You get the gun, which is iconic as hell. My boy Abe over at Fig Life Toy Hunts, I think he has like a model of this. He'll probably think these are deadly. But yeah, it's all sculpted, painted very cleanly. Pew, pew, pew. I like that a lot. Looks very cool. And then his articulation. Ball peg at the head. Rotate. And then the arms kind of suck because this is a super hard piece. I don't know why they wouldn't make that soft. But they go up. He can only move his arm forward and back about that much. And then you rotate at the wrist. And that's about it. I think they could have popped in a swivel at the feet too, to be honest with you. I would have liked that they were fully articulated, but whatever. It looks pretty good. And then finally, let's take a look at your mom. So, taking a look at that head sculpt. Best head sculpt of the three. It's so detailed. The hair looks great. Man, what a head sculpt. That looks awesome. You do get a little bit of dry brush and wash in his collar. I have no idea what that's called. I'm not a professional clown like you, but I love the way they painted the bodysuit. There is like dirtiness to it, which is awesome. I really like that. He just feels so hollow. That's my biggest problem with these. Is like for $40, they should feel more high quality, and unfortunately they do not. His nails are painted, so are Slim's as well. He comes with the same gun, same amount of detail, looks good, and you get his big old shoes. 2023. So yeah, I don't know if these are brand new then. I don't know. His articulation is the worst. His head will basically just do this. Oh, it's pointy. Maybe not the worst, because his arms are better than Slim's. So I think Shorty is definitely the best in terms of articulation. But yeah, really good looking figure. For the most part. I think a dull coat would go a long way for something like this. But yeah, he looks pretty awesome as well. So the biggest point of contingency with these figures are going to be the scale. Personally, I think they work pretty good. Here they are next to the NECA Toys King Kong, and here they are next to the 6-inch Jazzwares Fortnite Series Peely. But then here they are next to the 7-inch scale McFarlane Toys Dark Knight Returns Batman, and the Hasbro Marvel Legends 6-inch X-Men Series Darwin, and maybe too big for 6-inch scale, but for 7-inch scale, that's not bad in my opinion. Like, it's definitely too big, but like, I like it. Like, just having the three of them stand there, it looks so cool. So I don't know. You let me know what you guys think, but I think it works. And then, of course, here they are next to the Hasbro Marvel Legends What If Series Zombie Captain America. So some of you are out there probably wondering, yo, Ant, what are your final thoughts on these figures? And I gotta say, they're pretty cool. They're pretty cool. Now, I don't think that they're perfect. I do see the complaints that they're too big and not articulated and too expensive, and I'm in all of those boats as well. But maybe I was just dying for some Killer Clowns from Outer Space action figures, because these are pretty cool. They're pretty cool. It's a bad movie, let's be honest here. It's not a good movie, but it's become so iconic in the horror realm with such a cult following at this point that it's like, for any horror collector like me, I want them on my shelf. And so far, this is the best we got. But at a price point of $40 a piece, I still can't go higher than like a 7.5, maybe an 8. No, I'm gonna go 7. I'm gonna go 7 because I think they're expensive. The finishes aren't great. The fact that they're hollow does make them feel cheap. So yeah, I'm gonna go 7. But with that being said, I believe that's all I got for today. If you've not already, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Also be sure to follow me here on TikTok, Instagram, and Letterboxd. I post a lot on all of those apps, and I have a good time, so I'm sure you will too. But as always, let me know. You coppin'? See you guys in the next one. Peace.
What goes on, guys? I wanted to hop on here again and thank you all for watching, and to let you know that if the following apps interest you, feel free to follow me on them, as I put the links in the description for you guys. I really appreciate everything you all do for me, so DM me with any questions or thoughts. I'd love to sit and talk with you all. Again, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.